the Minister for Housing, Honorable Soita Shitanda, Excellency, the High Commissioner London, Mr. Joseph Muchemi, organizers of this function, particularly Ryoken, Catherine Kagiri, the High Commission officials here present, the officials from the Ministry of Housing, the diasporians, exhibitors, invited guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. Our coming here is, I believe, a testimony of what we hold you, the value we attach to you. And the exhibitors who've come from Nairobi are here because they know the value the diasporians have in as far as our economy is concerned, and to create that linkage that you so much deserve and you so much want in order to look back home in terms of investment, particularly in housing. And the various products that will be showcased in this particular function will most likely give you an opportunity in whichever area that you perhaps would like to invest in. And we want to thank all of you who've given us this opportunity to come here and share with you what opportunities that lie back home, because we believe besides the stocks, besides shares, besides the capital market, besides the money market, the property market that is represented by the housing sector is a major attraction for literally all of us. Housing is a major component, is a basic human right, is a basic human need, and therefore the opportunities that we shall give you and showcase here will be just to address the very basic need that all of us as human beings require. But we also recognize the fact that east, west, north, south, wherever it is, home is home and home is best. It doesn't matter where you go, it doesn't matter where you so long as you are an Otieno, you are Kip, you are Ochieng, you are Kamau, you are who you are. And of course, we have John Smiths as well in Nairobi and Sings and wherever, east or west, home is best. So remember that as you have opportunities here in UK, as you have opportunities in Europe, as you have opportunities in diaspora, you will still need to look back to your roots. And we who have come from Nairobi will provide the opportunities that perhaps you may require to engage in and to put some funds into housing, if you may. Information is power, and we are here to provide you with that information. We are here to provide you with the data that you perhaps require, that perhaps as you sit in London, that you may not know about the property market in Nairobi. But what you do with that information is up to you. Like Mr. Cheng has just said, yes, we shall provide you with the information. Some of you may be sitting here without knowledge as to what is happening to the market in Nairobi or in Kenya for that matter. But what you do with that information is up to you. You cannot then come around and say, we were not provided with the information, we did not know, and that's the reason why I sent in so much pounds to my brother who was supposed to buy me a house, or who was supposed to buy me a plot to develop, only for him or her to go and buy a cow, and when you land in Nairobi, you are told the cow died. And therefore, your investment has gone down the drain. How many of you have actually gone through that? How many of you have sent money to your own relatives to buy you something, and that did not materialize? How many did you leave Nairobi with a plot, and then you send money for people to buy building materials, and you get sent a photo of building materials, the next thing the foundation is being laid, you see your house going up to the lintel, the next thing you get a photograph of a house that is completed in Runda, and you say, wow, I've arrived. The next thing is perhaps you receive a friend of yours from Nairobi, they come in here and you're boasting about this house that you're building, and they know the plot that you had bought together perhaps in Runda, and they say, which one? Your plot? But your plot is still vacant. Now, how many of you have actually gone through that experience? I'm sure I'm talking about something that all of us can identify ourselves with. Technology, yes, the house delivery process is expensive. If you believe in stone and mortar, reinforced concrete, yes, we shall still deliver that house to you at so much per square meter, and therefore you're still going to say, like Ronald Cheng said, it's not affordable. Yes, and therefore the Ministry and National Housing Corporation have actually embarked on issues of technology, house delivery systems that perhaps will be able to address the affordability, and I'm sure Waziri is going to mention perhaps something about that. Yes, we are looking at it because we believe we need to bring down the price of a house in order for the common man, in order for perhaps the diasporian as well to get a good return on what you're going to invest. You just mentioned about energy. Yes, the ministry, and again I'm sure perhaps Waziri may mention this, Ministry of Energy is actually looking at registration now in the country to say that if you're building a house, solar water heating is going to be a mandatory requirement, and it's going to be a component just like any other that you must provide, and by registration you'll be forced to do so, so that we are not blind to these issues, and we are going to welcome suggestions from yourselves how we can make our houses more responsive to the needs, the changing needs in the industry and in the world, in order for us to embrace the social issues that go with housing, without necessarily being passive and dormant and be left by the rest of the world as we all develop. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to stop there, and thank you again for giving us this opportunity to engage. And like I said, information will be provided to you. What you do with that information is up to yourself. Thank you very much.